Hey, man. Welcome in, Renegades. And man, the light in here is so bad. There we go. That's a little better. You can just see my dirty closet now. Welcome in. Actually, today we have an important topic to discuss, and it is a $32 billion market cap for AI cryptos. And this will make millionaires on the internet computer because it looks like big investors are coming back into the AI scene very, very soon. And this could be extremely bullish for the internet computer and any of the other AI tokens like FET, just a lot of the other great AI tokens. Near Six Figs just made a video about that today that I watched. Shout out to him. That was a good video. But AI capabilities are what everybody is talking about right now. And check this out. So AI tokens market cap rebounds 79.7% to a $32 billion amid renewed investor confidence. After a significant slump, the AI and big data crypto market cap has rebounded by nearly 80%, driven by renewed investor confidence. $32 billion market cap, and the internet computer has one of the biggest market cap in all of those. So the market cap of AI and big data crypto projects and tokens surged. The total market cap on August 6th was recorded a yearly low of $18.2 billion, primarily due to its indirect reliance on the underperforming price of Bitcoin and crypto markets in general. At the time, Bitcoin's price fell sharply under 50,000, according to data from Cointelegraph, Markets Pro, and TradingView. So as you see, that is a huge, that's almost 100% recovery in AI tokens. So internet computer, we're going to go into why AI is one of the biggest contributors to this market cap for the internet computer. So heavy influence on the Bitcoin market, AI tokens surge amid improved investor sentiment. The fear and greed index went up. So things were starting to recover. And as you see, this skyrocketed up the whole market cap almost 100% in less than 3 weeks. In 3 weeks. So 3 weeks time, almost 100%. I love to see that. So why is that? Well, ICP Project achieved a first by hosting fully on-chain AI model. So this is the biggest thing in crypto right now, is having a fully on-chain AI model. Now, a lot of the other AIs are, plugins at best, and this is the first hosted fully on-chain. So an AI company deployed OpenAI's ChatGPT-2 on the ICP blockchain, aiming to test new ways to train, maintain, and deploy AI models. So GPT-2, that is crazy to have that on the internet computer. I mean, if you really think about it, that is the future. I use AI and ChatGPT for a lot of stuff, including, making indicators for market sentiment and reversal strategies. So this is pretty cool. Artificial intelligence firm Decide AI has claimed it has been able to completely place an older AI model onto the internet computer blockchain, marking what it says is the first time the model has been launched on chain. This is freaking awesome. In an August 28 statement to Cointelegraph, Decide AI said it launched OpenAI's GPT-2 on the blockchain. The model was released in 2019 and is the second of OpenAI's GPT models. Decide AI founder and CEO Rahil Gavindji said that the goal was to test new methods of how AI is trained, maintained, and deployed for AI applications across various industries. So this is pretty cool. Let's see, Gavindji added a decentralized AI could help address inherent trust problems and privacy concerns with the technology. That's what we were talking about the other day. Let me make something clear. When I was saying that they have a fix for the SNS, NNS thing to verify code, I was talking about they have the technology to implement this. As you see, OpenAI's GPT-2 on the internet computer, inherent trust problems could be with a malicious code that gets in on an upgrade. So this is actually really super bullish to see the possibilities in the next year on the internet computer with AI. And this is one of the biggest steps forward right now to see this. They said that the finance and education sectors could use these AI models to boost fraud detection and help with training data and model updates verifiable on chain. AI is already being used in the DeFi space to help with fraud detection, identity verification, and combating money laundering. It looks like Binance has also started leveraging AI to combat scams, which is a huge problem in crypto. And this, to me, is actually even more bullish, than a lot of other things that I've seen here. Is actually being able to detect all of this spam and scams and make it a safer, more inclusive community for everybody. So pretty cool. Yeah, it says 6,000 people surveyed do not trust data used to train AI systems. So there's that. AI data has a problem. So a lack of trust around AI use. Oh, Lomesh Duda, Divinity Vice President of Growth, said the firm hopes to develop interoperable AI systems across multiple blockchains. So this could be really a big thing for Singularity.net when they come into their, one, and the internet computer already uses their model. So this could be interesting, very interesting. Well, it looks like Divinity has said Decide AI is harnessing the power of ICP's unique consensus algorithm to bring AI fully on chain, setting new standards for transparency and decentralization. With 4,000 Decide AI users and 2 on-chain LLMs, the future of AI is here and it's on ICP. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Do we follow Decide AI? I better follow it. Okay, of course I do. Of course, you guys should come over here and follow these guys. They're doing big things in the space. I'm just gonna drop their Twitter handle in the chat because this is huge, guys. Like internet computer, not only, and we're gonna talk about this for a second now. So with this the whole point of what I was doing with this, the $32 billion market cap, the internet computer has so much going for it, from the cross-chain capabilities to now AI being fully integrated on chain, like the NFTs are, like all the data is. Everything on the internet computer is completely on chain. But with these narratives going into the next bull market, those are several things that I look for in a successful project. So there are bubbles in crypto. So crypto itself, people say, is a bubble. And I don't agree with that 100%. It's a lot like the stock market. There's ebbs and flows. But for it being a bubble and just a burst and then crash, that's not how it works. There's cycles, so we have bear markets and bull markets. But with narratives come influx of money. So I love talking about the technical capabilities of the internet computer. But for my Degens, for us people who are invested in the internet computer in hopes of a better life, there is very few things that you can look at to decide what crypto is going to be successful in the next bull market. And so you look at what is popular right now in crypto. Last bull market, it was NFTs. So if we look at AI, so as you saw, we had almost 100%, we had an 80% increase, almost 100%. I mean, that very close to 100%. If you look at the AI capabilities, because that's going to be a big bubble per se inside of crypto, which means there's just a lot of interest in that. And a bubble is a very negative term in crypto. But if you look at it as like, okay, this is what's popular. Like, remember Pogs back in the day, slammers, you could flip them over, and if they landed right side up with the face up, you'd get them. That was a fad. It was really big. It made lots of money for a short amount of time. But I think these narratives are in each cycle. And so if you look at AI, that's going to be a big narrative. I see it being a possible $500 billion market cap, maybe only about 100 billion. But if you look at the internet computer, if it goes to about 40 billion, the other ones go to 20, we're going to see that thing somewhere around the 150, $200 billion market cap. Then if you also look at the Bitcoin ordinals, the runes, the BRC20 tokens, which I saw in person at Bitcoin Nashville, there was 9,000 projects, even outside of like ICP events, CKB events. Everybody I was running into is like, yeah, I'm building a layer 2 for Bitcoin. I'm building a layer 2. So that's going to be one of the biggest narratives going into the next bull market. And if you want to make money in crypto, those are the things that you have to look for. You have to look at a technically competent crypto. We look at that all the time. You have to look at the bubbles that are created within crypto, and NFTs might come back, but they're not going to be the biggest narrative in this bull market anymore. And so with that said, the cross-chain integration is going to be huge as well, because that is something that all chains are trying to build and do so that they can have this cross-chain collaboration. And that's why the internet computer is going to be successful 100%. And that's why we're going to make a lot of money. Just look at this. If we went and we looked at each market cap, we see 32 billion here. I mean, can we go and look at, let's just say, the Bitcoin layer 2 market cap? That's not what I want. Let's try BRC20. BRC20. Oh, hold up. So it looks like the market cap is 1.42 billion, and this is still very, very small, with almost half of that amount being traded per day. So the market cap is fairly small. I mean, it's actually bigger than a lot of the other crypto market caps. But if we take the 32 billion here, you know, we take the 1.42 billion here, we take what we already have at our 3.6 billion, and then you start looking at the cross-chain capabilities of Ethereum. You can get there. I mean, let's look at ERC20 token market cap. I mean, this is all very important because now we have access to all of this liquidity. Hold on. Okay, I did bring you with me. So August 27th. So it looks like about 18.79. Wait, what? Okay, that's an actual token. Whoops. ERC20 F. Dang it. Okay. So it looks like it's a 300. Wait, what? $331 billion market cap for ETH tokens. So we got our 32 billion here. We got our 1.4 billion here. And then we have our 331.08 billion for ERC20 tokens. We got Tether, which, I mean, you could take out these two if you wanted, but still, I mean, Lido staked Ether. Wow, that has a lot. That's a pretty big market cap. Wrapped liquid stake Ether, wrapped Bitcoin. So, and now this actually leads me into the next best part of this that I didn't know was going to come together, that always does. So another sector, like I said, is the cross chain. And so as you see, wrapped Bitcoin, 9.29 billion, wrapped liquid staked Ether, 10.36 billion. So these wrapped Ether, 7.68 billion. And ICP has chain key Ethereum, and it has chain key Bitcoin as well. So this $9.2 billion market cap, this $7.68 billion market cap, and we already have CK Chainlink. So this $6.82 billion market cap's already in the thing. I think we have, do we have Uni yet? I think we have CK Uni, I saw. So we have access to all of this liquidity, and if you add it up, you're talking close to $700 billion that we have access to for ICP. This is exciting, guys. We're going to make a lot of money here. Not financial advice, but this is that's what I've been doing this for the last several years for, so that we could come to this day. It's going to be happening very soon within the next year, and we have access to all of this. So bubbles, let them come. ICP is not a bubble, but there are possible certain bubbles within the internet computer ecosystem that we can capture liquidity. We can show people the power of the internet computer, and then have long-term users too. The bubble comes, and then a lot of people stick when that, supposed bubble pops. And I'm not even saying it's going to be a bubble. It's an easy way for you to understand it. So now on to one of my favorite platforms on the internet computer, because I figured out how to use it now. So they are doing pretty amazing things with CrossChain over there. And I definitely support these guys. Would love to have them on the channel in the future. Hopefully that's in the works now. And we're going to have a lot more stuff. We're having John Crowley, I think it's John that's coming on. It's John Crowley from IC Lighthouse is going to be on the channel tomorrow morning. Or Friday morning, sorry, not tomorrow morning, Friday morning. And then we're going to be having ICP Hub Bulgaria, ICP Hub Turkey. We're trying to get Vietnam. We just have a big lineup. We're going to have Jennifer Tran from Definity. We're going to have Kyle Langham from Definity on the channel. So guys, get ready for some fire content coming forward. With all of these interviews happening. So, and I just love what they're doing. I don't just let anybody on my channel. I've had offers from other blockchains. I might have some CKB projects on the channel, but I'm pretty much focused on ICP, CKB. And if I could get people from like Polygon on the channel, there's certain other blockchains I'd love to work with too, but we'll see. But anyway, when most people hear terminal, they picture airports, departure gates, or the final stop on a journey. When we hear terminal, we see a powerful gateway that facilitates seamless cross-chain transfers, translating the new opportunities and innovations. And as you see, cross-chain has a really big share of the market. You see, right below Shiba Inu, right above Shiba Inu with that big market cap. And if you look at all of crypto, we're talking. Oh, that's coin ranking. We could look at all of crypto, but as you see, it's right up here in the top of those too, right above and below Shiba Inu. So that is huge going forward, and Apic DAO is a big one to do this cross-chain. Okay, so now on to other news. Actually, before we get to this, I want to play you a little video of the man, the myth, the legend.
Kind of like blockchain on steroids. They run WebAssembly bytecode. They support something called reverse gas, which means that the smart contracts pay for their own computation. They can process transactions that run over multiple blocks. These smart contracts can process HTTP, which means they can serve web experiences directly to users and interact directly with users through browsers. They're fast and low cost. And when I say fast and low cost, everybody in blockchain says that their smart contracts are fast and low cost. But if you take the most efficient traditional blockchain and then you compare it to the internet computer, when we say fast and low cost, it's orders of magnitude more efficient.
Yes, and we're going to show you why that's important right now. Everything that I do in these videos has a reason, and this is why. You can have 100% on-chain OpenChat group video discussing chain fusion multi-chain. This is amazing. Now, why is this incredible? This is a social financial app that is built on the internet computer. It is a lot like you would say, Telegram or Discord or whatever you want. We say it's more like Telegram. I don't like that. I think it has a lot more capabilities. You can tip with crypto. So all of this needs to happen very fast to be hosted on the blockchain. No other blockchain can handle the payload because, as you saw in that video, it processes lots and lots and lots and lots of transactions per second. So it can handle the payload of how many people? 6 people? I think there was like 6 people live on this video chat on the internet computer called OpenChat. And I actually have staking chat tokens. I've submitted proposals on OpenChat. This is one of my very favorite platforms. And the fast, cheap gas fees you can send a transaction on here. Like say I owe somebody $100 in ICP. Well, I can send that ICP for basically no gas fees, and they can get it instantly right in their wallet that is on OpenChat. This is really cool. OpenChat launched on ICP and became the first open internet service. It remains the only chat service actually running on blockchain. The rest are 100% snake oil. Prove me wrong, he said, I'll eat my hat. There is no way to prove him wrong. That's why he knows his hat is safe for now. There's nothing else that does it, and anybody who does it after us did it after us. So that's very, very important. That brings us into the next part. You can send this CK Bitcoin, and that actually ties in to the other part of our videos with the BRC20 tokens, the top market cap with the wrapped Bitcoin. This is technically a version of a wrapped Bitcoin, except there's no bridge, which means there's not a third party that can access your funds. So when you use a traditional like wrapped Bitcoin, if we go over here and we go to wrapped Bitcoin, you have to wrap it, and then you have to trust a third-party bridge. So you have to trust people. So when people get involved, shady things happen. They can, drain fund. They can do whatever. There's been hacks. There's been leaks. There's been all sorts of stuff, that happens. And chain key means that it is fully integrated with Bitcoin. You can interact with Bitcoin on the native Bitcoin ledger. So basically, you can interact with a Bitcoin wallet. Or you could use its digital twin, chain key Bitcoin, which is used by smart contracts instead of a third-party intermediary bridge, which means it's a direct gateway from ICP to Bitcoin, the very biggest crypto out there, which also has a massive market cap for wrapped coins. So this is pretty interesting to see. Price performance, as you see, Bitcoin went up 44% in February, and wrapped Bitcoin follows it. So if you do invest in chain key Bitcoin, it will follow the price of Bitcoin. So it will be a store of value on the internet computer that you can move around very fast, cheap, and easy. And if you're scared of wrapping because of third parties, you don't have to be. So it's a multi-chain Bitcoin twin trustlessly created, trustlessly, that's the keyword, by chain key cryptography and the internet computer smart contracts that directly hold raw Bitcoin. So instead of a third party holding your Bitcoin, so what happens is they put your Bitcoin somewhere. They give you a synthetic Bitcoin, which is called wrapped Bitcoin, which is a replica of the original Bitcoin that's held by them. And so they have access, in theory, or hackers or anybody who can get into the system that they have, or just a untrustworthy bad actor, you can use chain key Bitcoin, which you don't have to worry about trusting anybody. It's held directly with the smart contracts, that raw Bitcoin. So when you want to change it back, that third-party bridge wasn't hacked, and now your Bitcoin's gone. So that's pretty cool. It's only possible because ICP smart contracts can call into the Bitcoin network. Pretty interesting, to say the least. Now let's look at the price. What is going on with the price today? Let's make a little prediction. I think we're going to go down. I think we are near Rectember, and then Pumptober is going to happen, and the end of the year is going to be great. But every time ICP starts to rise, let's just grab Bitcoin out here for a second. Actually, let's just go over here to it. Bitcoin. And this is why. This is 100% why we're not just flying up right now. Every time altcoins start to recover, Bitcoin does the same thing. It's been doing it over and over and over and over. This is called market suppression. So Bitcoin holds the largest market cap at over $1.17 trillion. So ICP will also have access to all of that $1.17 trillion being directly integrated with Bitcoin. But as you see, altcoins start to recover. We had this dump. It just smashes altcoins. Bitcoin goes right back to the same level that it did right before the dump. This is classic Bitcoin hammer. This is a pattern I have showed you guys over and over and over, and it's a way for the market to take liquidity out of altcoins. That's all it's doing is taking money out of altcoins. Then we have kind of this rise back up, and then altcoins are doing good here. We're starting to see a nice recovery all throughout the entire crypto market. And then Bitcoin says, nah, not on my watch. We ain't doing that right now. We're dumping the whole market. And so as you see, there was only 12. And this is what tells you that they are using Bitcoin to dump the market. Just look at the volume. Pay attention to this bottom number right there, 24-hour volume. So yeah, it goes up to 30. They pump it up to about 30. And then once it gets up here, yeah, 42 bill. And then watch it just decline. And this is how you know a big move is happening either way to the upside. It goes from 30 all the way back down to 17, 18. And then they try one more last time to pump it up. Are unable to do that right here to see if they can't, you know, buy it back up, and weren't able to do that. So this big sell-off starts to happen. And this volume goes way up. And as we go down, they're just selling more and more. And then they start buying it again because it goes from 59 all the way to 64 and then back down just to dump the altcoins. These are big moves, but we're technically not really even going anywhere. If you look at this whole year, we went from 27,000 all the way up to this nice 46,000, broke that level, got up to this, you know, all-time high up here. It was like 74,000. And then we just keep going up and down from there, right in this same range with a couple brief pullbacks to about 55,000. Then we went to 48,000 here. It doesn't show it on here, but we went to 48. So that was the biggest move. Then we went from 48 all the way back up to 64. So that's literally 48. You're talking like $18,000 that it went up in a very short time. So it's crazy to see Bitcoin just dunking on us like that. But that's why I think Internet Computer is, you know, nice volume, 71 million volume. So this volume is looking nice, but it doesn't matter if the broader crypto market is not helping us. Look, Bitcoin dumps and we tank. And that's what happens. Bitcoin just controls the narrative of the entire market. You know, let's look at them side by side. You know, Bitcoin starts to go down, and even just a little bit, that little bit brought us down like this. And then the big dump with Bitcoin, and we go way down. You see how it follows the price exactly. And then we sit down here with Bitcoin, but we don't go up as much with it. So we get if you look at the percentage differences, Bitcoin is moving, outperforming every other crypto, then going right back down and doing the same thing over and over and over. But ICP has followed my trend lines. When I tell you guys to look at these prices exactly, it's been a few since I actually made a price video. And let me do this. This is why I put these price targets for you. As you see, it went right to this line exactly that I drew, exactly to my line at $8.72. So that's why I show you these levels, and then boom, we break down from this level back, and it touches this level exactly at 769. So isn't that pretty funny to see that it follows these levels? If we would have held this level as support, we would have been able to have a reversal, but Bitcoin dumped, and so we dumped with the market. Now, this is the biggest indicator for ICP, right? And we did start to break out of it. We were almost above it. And it looks like we're sitting above it right now, but this needs to sustain at least for 2 weeks. And we also have to have Bitcoin not be dumping on us. So that's the third indicator. That's why I use the Bitcoin price percentage difference and the Bitcoin dominance here, as well as this. So this is the biggest indicator, but we also have to have confirmation from Bitcoin. If Bitcoin just goes sideways for a while, you know, 64 to 60, we're good. You know, if it would have just hit 60 right here, whatever, and then went back up, we would have been 100% chill. Now, where are we heading next? I think we're going to continue going down. Let's look at the daily. I think we could possibly see this. We always see this, and then it goes right back down to the same level. So I'm really thinking we're going to be going back down to $7 right here at this line. I already drew it. I know people say you're supposed to start the charts fresh every time, but I like to look at these levels because these levels are going to tell us exactly where it's going to go. So 729 is a huge level all the way down to $6.80. But I I don't see us going there without at least having a brief stop at $7. That $7 area is where I'm looking to. Now 680 could just be, you know, like a pump, and that is only if we break down from this level. We had a nice ascending triangle that we talked about over here, and it actually played out exactly as predicted, and even went a bit higher. We had a falling wedge, and it did go back almost up to this point at 889 right here. Let's see, it did. It went to 873. 895. So it went right up to the top of this wedge right here. This is bullish. I mean, until Bitcoin dumps, and now the whole market has changed in the narrative. So let's go to the CFGI. As you see, whales are very positive. We got some kind of ad over here. Neutral, order books are neutral. It's not too bad. I think really the market's just waiting for Bitcoin to recover. Look at all that volume that is still in right now. If we see that volume decrease, we are going to have more moves to the downside. But if that volume does not decrease, then we're going to be seeing some bullish scenarios very, very soon. What is happening? Oh, crap. Damn it. I did it again. No. I hate it when I do that. Anyway, so yeah, these are the levels that we watch. But you guys get what I'm saying. You can look at the charts right alongside me. I haven't done that in a long time. But yeah, so these are the levels I'm watching. It went right to this level. Let's just zoom in and show you right to that level and then right back down to my other level. And that's why I show you these levels to watch. So you could put buy orders in at these levels when it goes down, and you know where you can take some short-term profit, or, you know, just wait to see what happens when it doesn't break above those levels. You don't always have to be moving. That's for sure. So let's look at the 4 hour. I don't see anything super bullish in the works, except for we are holding this level nice right here at about 760. And we could see a move to the upside if Bitcoin does decide it wants to recover, but it doesn't look like Bitcoin's cooperating very much right now. So I think that's about all we're going to have. I'm going to talk for a minute, since that's what the narrative, I guess, of the channel is today. So just buy right now, guys. Not financial advice. Just load up on crypto. $7. Our lowest that we ever went was 280. So if you're thinking of bull market to bear market profits, we haven't seen anything yet. It went to $21. That's it. So if you bought at 280, it went to 21, you 7x your money. So I think we at least have a 7 to 15x left in us. I think we can somewhere close to 7x before the end of the year. I don't think that's going to happen. I think we're going to end up around $36, which has always been my prediction. But market sentiment makes me change that. So get yourself at least 100 ICP to start with. That would be $774 right now if you got 100 ICP. So if you want to get into the market, you're a first-time crypto, go create a Coinbase account or go create an internet identity, and you can buy ICP directly on the NNS through a third party, and start just stacking up as much ICP as you can, because next year is going to get crazy. We can tell with this price suppression, this is what tells me we're going to have a massive bull market. They are really trying to shake everybody out, trying to get your money before the big moves in the market. They already did it in the bear market. We had one big move. Now they're doing it again because it's the first part of the bull market, and that's what they do. So let's see what you guys are talking about over here, except my forgetting to share the screen again. Appreciate you too, bro. Big love too. ICP is my only position, largest position, all non-dissolving staked indefinitely. Wow, man, that's dedication, bro. I'm in here to make money, but I'm also here to support an amazing project. So I think I can do both. I have my 8-year neuron, I have a 6-year neuron, and then I have my stuff that unlocks next year. Yeah, and sorry again about that screen sharing thing. I do that sometimes, but you just got to listen when I no, I'm playing. But yeah, let's see. Bitcoin conference is going to be in in Vegas next year. There's a lot of crypto conferences coming up, and I'm going to go to them because that's where you get to see these narratives. You get to see what is big in crypto, what every project is talking about, because if every project is promoting something like AI, like, you know, BRC20 tokens, like ordinals, then you know that that is going to be one of the projects that you should be looking at. All right, guys, that being said, goodbye and good ICP. Bam!